Welcome to Monday Morning Dharma on January 20th. Before we get started, I wanted to share with you, Lotus Center has a blog that's called the Daily Dharma. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the term Dharma, the Dharma more or less means wisdom teachings. And Daily Dharma sends out an email 3 times a week with just sort of inspiring, instructional Dharma vignettes. And I was really inspired by this morning's Daily Dharma post, and I wanted to share it with you. It's called, the name of the post is Where Do We Find True Happiness? And the post reads, by realizing the true nature of mind, we shouldn't expect ourselves to suddenly become immune to reactions to external circumstances. I'm not saying that you cannot derive pleasure from external objects or that you should cease any effort toward augmenting external conditions. I'm simply suggesting that you change your priorities. Change the focus of your energy so that instead of looking to external objects as the primary source of happiness and taking happiness from within as secondary, you now reverse those two. Put more energy into trying to find the genuine true happiness within. You might still you might still try to find happiness in the external world, in external objects, but have decisive confidence and conviction that true happiness is already within. Can't hear that message often enough. Yeah. Everything that we need. Oh, and by the way, sorry. That was from a book called Loving Life as It Is. And the author's name is Chekung Jigme Wangdrak. Wangdrak. Yeah. We can't hear that message often enough, even though sometimes it might feel like we're not making any progress on it at all in our practice, our meditation practice. Yeah. The true source of happiness, the true reliable source of happiness is within, not to be found in externalities, external conditions or objects or situations, so forth. Yeah. So with that, why don't we go ahead and tap into that true source of happiness? Um, let's settle into a comfortable meditation posture. As you settle in for meditation, you might benefit from taking as your mentor, as your example, the mountain. The mountain is balanced, grounded, and stable, silent, still, with ancient wisdom awareness. And to begin our meditation, I would invite you to bring your awareness to the exhalation of your breath. And very gently, allow your exhalation to be just a bit longer and a bit more pronounced than your inhalation. Please feel free to experiment with pausing briefly at the bottom of each exhalation. This meditation technique will allow both your physical body and your mind to start to settle and to rest, to become quiet and still. Now is not the time to reflect on events that have occurred in the past. Those events cannot be changed, undone, or recreated. Nor is this the time to speculate about events that may or may not occur in the future. The future is unknown to us at this time. Now is the time to be fully present here in this moment. Now is the time to give yourself full permission to enjoy engaging in a practice that's going to bring you a peaceful state of mind and at the same time create the causes for you to experience a peaceful world. And with that, I'd like you to please bring your please bring your awareness to the crown of your head, to your scalp in particular. And I'd like you to allow at once all of the tiny muscles and nerves that support your scalp to become loose and completely relaxed. The tiny muscles and nerves at the top of your scalp and the back of your scalp, the tiny muscles and nerves at the sides of your scalp. Please allow all of these tiny muscles and nerves to at once release and become loose and deeply, deeply relaxed. Please allow the tiny muscles and nerves across your forehead, the tiny muscles that support your eyebrows, and all of the muscles in your face to become soft and completely relaxed. Your facial muscles become so soft and relaxed that it might feel as though the pores of your skin are opening up now. Your mind starts to relax as your body is starting to relax. And for the remainder of our meditation this morning, I would invite you to bring your awareness not only to the words that you hear, but also to the silent gaps in between the words and in between the sentences. Please allow the tiny muscles that support your jaw to become soft and relaxed. Just allow any tension that you might be carrying in your jaw to dissipate, to drain away completely, to dissolve into empty space, to dissolve into space like emptiness. Your jaw may start to feel a bit heavier now, and it takes a gentle and deliberate effort to keep your jaw from dropping open. Please allow the muscles in your neck and your throat to become soft and relaxed, as well as the muscles in your shoulders. Allow your shoulders to settle and to rest, to become soft and relaxed. And as your shoulders settle and rest, they may start to feel a bit heavier now. This causes them to drop down into a natural, comfortable position. There's a subtle lengthening of your neck and a subtle lengthening of your spine. Please allow the muscles in your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers to each become completely soft and completely relaxed. And your hands, your hands now might feel a bit warmer and heavier as they rest in your lap. And your mind relaxes as your body relaxes. And please continue to be aware of the silent gaps. The muscles in your chest become soft and relaxed, and your lungs are now able to perform perfectly and without effort their natural function of breathing. The muscles in your abdomen, and likewise, all of the muscles in your back, all of the muscles that support your shoulder blades and your spine. Allow these muscle sets to settle and to rest, to become soft and relaxed as you drop deeper and deeper on down. And let yourself go. The muscles in your hips and your pelvic area become soft and relaxed, as well as the muscles in your legs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. One by one, these muscle sets become completely soft and completely relaxed. The soles of your feet, even the muscles and nerves in the soles of your feet, even the tiny muscles and nerves at the tips of your toes, even your bodily fluids, even the marrow in your bones, even the cells that comprise the marrow in your bones are all resting and relaxed. Your body is both centered and settled. You're in a state of perfect physical equilibrium. Your mind relaxes completely now as your body is completely relaxed. And let yourself go. All of the difficulties that you experience in your life, without exception, arise from these confused notions of self and other, me and mine and not yours. So let yourself go. Let yourself go. We can now engage in the meditation on the inner body. To accomplish this, please draw your awareness inside of your body and become aware of sensations. These sensations may start in your hands and your feet in the form of a tingling, perhaps a lightness, perhaps a heaviness, perhaps a pulsation. No analysis is necessary. There's nothing to figure out. Just be the silent observer of these sensations and allow a more tranquil, supple, awakened state of awareness to emerge. day after day, year after year, century after century, the mountain simply observes silently. Snow may fall on the mountain, accumulate, and then disappear. A nearby river may rise and then recede. A small sapling may grow into a giant tree, become uprooted, and then fall to the ground. The mountain simply observes silently. No judgment, no labeling, no comparing, no expectation. Be like a mountain. Be like a mountain as you silently observe sensations within your own body mountain. If you are beyond all grasping at an object and grasping at a subject, that is the monarch of all views. If there is no distraction, it is the monarch among all meditations. If there is no effort, that is the monarch among all conducts. When there is no hope and no fear, that is the final result, and the fruition has been attained or revealed. Now, please gently redirect your awareness. Become aware again of your physical body and allow your breathing to become less shallow. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, become aware again of the garments of clothing resting on the surface of your physical body. Become aware again of your surroundings inside the room that you're occupying. Deeper and deeper breaths, and become aware again of the world that exists outside of the room that you're occupying. We dedicate all of the positive energy from this morning's meditation to world peace. May all beings without exception soon come to enjoy a state of complete, perfect fearlessness. May all beings without exception be completely free from all forms of emotional and physical suffering. May all beings without exception be happy, peaceful, contented, and free. Completely fill completely fill up your belly and lungs with air. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. So, so today, a new administration is going to be coming in to govern the United States' government. That is a source of celebration for some. It is a source of grieving for others. What I'd like to share is for those of us who are having a difficult time with the prospects of what might transpire with a new administration. And it's really simple and not that different from what I share or offer in our ongoing weekly classes. And that is that, now is the time for us to double down on spiritual practice, on your spiritual practice, whatever that looks like for you. And I'm not suggesting that anybody quit their job, sell their house, take the vows of a monastic and go live in a monastery. It doesn't have to necessarily be that. What about what about incremental additions or incremental upgrades to your spiritual practice? Yeah. Could start as simple as subscribing to the daily Dharma. So you get email, Dharma emails 3 times a week to kind of help bring you back, away from the worldly to the meaningful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, here's my Monday morning daily Dharma post, Oh yeah, Dharma. This is what true refuge is about. Maybe it looks like, if you're like me, you've got your morning ritual. Yeah, morning ritual that for most of us involves drinking some sort of hot beverage, you know, usually some usually some sort of caffeinated hot beverage. And I'm not encouraging anybody to give up their caffeinated hot beverages, but instead of like checking the internet, right, whether it's the New York Times or sports scores or whatever it might be, what about reading a Dharma text instead while you have your coffee or your tea? Yeah. Most important, I think, is to meditate more, whatever that means to you. Because as we learned from the daily Dharma, as we were reminded from this morning's daily Dharma, you know, everything that we need is already within us. It's just getting stuff. It's remembering that and getting stuff out of the way. Yeah, so what will it take? What will it take for you to meditate more? Whether it's another 10 minutes per day or another hour per day, whatever it means to you, what will it take to remove the obstacles to enable you to double down on this practice that will create the causes for inner peace? Those causes at some point will ripen. They will ripen in the form of actual inner peace. So we've got the answers. It's just applying ourselves to doing it. And maybe to the extent that we're troubled by the incoming administration and what the political and cultural landscape is going to look like, to the extent that we're troubled by that, maybe this is the time, maybe this is the opportunity of our lifetime to really apply ourselves to that which can serve as true refuge for us. On Friday's class, we'll get back to the text we've been studying, In Love with the World by Yongey Mingyur, and we're going to get into what are called the six realms. The six realms, very profound, kind of mysterious, kind of fun, and enlightening subject, the six realms, which Yongey Mingyur talks about in the book. Thank you for being here this morning, everybody. Have a wonderful
Thank you, Jeff.
Yep.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yep, you're most
Goodbye.
welcome.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome. Bye, everybody.
Is this Friday the fourth Friday?
Oh my gosh.
You're talking about